we cannot even like talk to you without mentioning Frankie Grande. People love that relationship you guys had. It was a friendship, whatever it was between you guys. People still message me saying, "Oh, are they okay? What's going on? What is the status of your guys' relationship? How close are you guys?"
Well, right before we went live, we were Snapchatting back and forth for the last 10 minutes. We're great. It was crazy. It was crazy, seeing him in New York. That was really fun. But yeah, we're great friends. And it's shit happens, but right now, we're the best of friends. So it's weird because no one can understand unless you play Big Brother that being in that house and showering next to people, sleeping in the same bed, all that crazy nonsense, Amber opening the door while I'm taking a crap every day, you feel like a family, And it was funny because when I would watch the show in prior seasons, and I'd be like, what do you mean? Stop saying you love them. You don't love them. You don't know them. Boy, was I wrong. I was so wrong. Because, living with people like that, seeing them 24/7 and being completely disconnected from, your real life, you really have, it's the strongest bond ever, and it can never be broken, no matter what. I'm going to bite my tongue right now.
Don't start crying, it's okay.
But no, it's just, it's just a bond that is, unbreakable,
If you had to pick your highest and lowest moments of being in the house, what was your lowest?
My lowest moment of the Big Brother house?
Right.
I had two really low moments. The second week, I really missed home. Everyone missed home, but I was super depressed. I was a have-not, and I wasn't having fun. But my lowest moment was after Frankie's reveal, after he beat me in the Battle of the Block, and I was on the block with Donnie, and he did his whole reveal, and everyone was Frankie was going home that week. Christine and Frankie was going home that week, no doubt about it. And then he ended up winning the Battle of the Block. Christine ended up remaining the HOH. And once I realized that wasn't happening, I kind of saw my whole game just fall into pieces in front of my face. And then Frankie did his whole reveal, and then everyone was super back on the Frankie train, and I was the freaking conductor of the Frankie train, And then I turned into the freaking caboose of the Frankie train.
That was so sad.
I know, it was the saddest. You guys saw, I was bawling my eyes out in the DR,
That was one of the most memorable DRs. Your true heart just came out.
Oh my god, I was so emotional. I never get emotional. I was crying my eyes out. Oh my god. Just thinking about it. And I had no idea that that was on the show. I had no idea until afterwards, And I watched it on YouTube, and I'm I get the chills thinking about it because I remember being there, but I can't even imagine a viewer watching the show and seeing this person just crying his eyes out. So that was definitely my lowest moment. But then as you know, I ended up winning OTEV right after, and I was on my high horse. I was yes, I won the veto. I'm the king of the house. And then I need to bite my tongue. I need to get a tongue ring that has a lock or something to close my mouth, because I couldn't keep my mouth shut, and I told everything to Victoria, and I told everything to Nicole. And then at that point, no one trusted me in the beginning, and I was a liability the entire season, but it's oh my god, Zach, you're so funny, and we all like you, and you're really fun to be around, so we're gonna keep you. And that happened 2 weeks, So, but then it was alright, I'm actually screwed, I'm actually going home. And then Frankie, out of all people, backdoors me, really, no pun intended, backdoors me, and I ended up going home, that was the worst thing ever. I slept for 4 days after that. I was depressed for a month, so, I had a lot of low moments in the house,
Ups and downs.
Well, Zach, we want to thank you for joining us.
Oh, that's it?